What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're just going to get into some of the NASCAR news stories that have come out in the last 24 hours. Let's just get into it. So, Ryan Truex will be running a partial truck series schedule for Nice Motorsports. It will be a 6-race deal. He will drive for marquee spots, and the 6 races he will run will be Texas, Kentucky, Michigan, Las Vegas, Martinsville, and Phoenix International Raceway. So, let me just give you my opinion on this. Ryan Truex driving for Nice Motorsports. This is a really good deal for him because Ryan Truex, I think, is a very, very solid and capable driver. And I think there's a very good shot that he could honestly maybe even win a race in this truck. Yes, it's not like, going to be as good as the 45 or even maybe the 44. But I think there's a good opportunity that Ryan Truex could actually win a race with these cars because Ryan Truex, I think, is a lot more capable in driving a NASCAR stock car than some of you realizing. He was a development driver for Michael Waltrip Racing, and he did really well, solid in those races. Drove for Joe Gibbs cars a couple times, and he did well there. I think Ryan Truex is going to be very capable of bringing a possible win over for the Nice Motorsports organization. Sorry. Now to the next story. Gus Dean will race with Timmy Hill at Daytona, driving the number 56 truck in the Daytona Truck Series opener in the next era Energy 250, whatever the race is called. So yeah, Gus Dean getting an opportunity with Timmy Hill. Pretty cool. Indianapolis race will be sponsored by Pennzoil, so it will be called the Pennzoil 150 at the Brickyard. It'll be 62 laps. The race will be broken down like this. The stages will be broken down like this. Stage 1 will be lap 1 through 20. Stage 2 will go through lap 21 through 40. And stage 3 will be laps 41 through 62. So, pretty cool there. Pretty much split up into thirds with the final stage. Again, similar to the Cup Series. The final stage being a little bit longer. It might create some pretty interesting strategy, and I think the race, honestly, is going to be a very solid one. And I think we're going to be having one of the best races. I think Indianapolis, the Xfinity Series Indianapolis, could bring a really, really, really great show. Especially with how Matt DiBenedetto's feedback has been, and I trust Matt DiBenedetto's feedback a lot. So let's hope and pray that this race can be really good. Because again, this race has to do really, really good. And I think it's going to actually be really entertaining. Just my opinion on that. Robbie Lyons will race the first 3 races of this season for JD Motorsports. He will be racing at Daytona, Las Vegas, and Auto Club. The car number and the crew chief to be announced later this week. So, Robbie Lyons, I thought has always had talent in the sport. I think he's very capable of driving a stock car. He's done well in the races that he has ran. And I feel very confident that he could bring home some really solid finishes. I think there's a possibility that he could bring home at least one top 20 for sure for this organization. I know I'm not giving too much to Robbie, but again, he's probably not going to be driving the best JD Motorsports car. That number 4 is going to be the flagship number. He'll either drive the 15 or the 01 car, because again, I didn't mention this yesterday, but they're switching the 01 to the number 6 for this upcoming season. So yeah, Robbie Lyons getting an opportunity to drive for JD Motorsports. Good luck to Robbie. Let's see what he can do. Jacob Companies will be sponsoring Quint Half this season in this year's Daytona 500. Black's Tires will sponsor Todd Gillen for 4 races. They will debut at Daytona. The other 3 races are to be announced at a later date. So, we're going to know those eventually, but pretty cool that more sponsors are joining the sport, and especially in the Truck Series. I know it's only a 4-race deal. Hey, more sponsors in the sport, I'm happy about that. Now to the final and probably the biggest story of the day. Coca-Cola has become the sponsor of the NASCAR iRacing Series this upcoming season. On top of that, NBC Sports will telecast 6 of the playoff races. The prize pool has been increased to $300,000, and a champion, whoever wins the championship, will be awarded $100,000. This is a huge deal. Coca-Cola is taking over for Peak, who has sponsored this series for quite a few years. I don't know when the last time Peak was not the sponsor until this year, but Coca-Cola has become the title sponsor of the series. I'm very excited to see what Coca-Cola can bring to the Peak Antifreeze series. Not the Peak Antifreeze series, the Coca-Cola iRacing, NASCAR iRacing series. I think that's what it's probably going to be called. I don't know what they're going to call it. It's probably going to be the Coca-Cola Racing Series or whatever it's going to be called. Oh, yeah, pretty cool to see that Coca-Cola is going to sponsor this event. It's really, honestly, it's awesome. Just more sponsorship. This is a big, big deal. Maybe we'll see more bigger prize pools in the future for upcoming seasons if Coca-Cola continues to sponsor this event. Also, really cool that NBC is again going to be televising. This will bring more fans over to iRacing. I think it increases the fandom of this series, and we will eventually, maybe, you never know, maybe we'll see every single race from iRacing televised, maybe even on Fox or NBC, or maybe NBC will just take over for the whole season and just take over. What I'm hoping is NBC in general just takes over for NASCAR itself. So yeah, that's really, really awesome, and I'm glad to see that become a thing. So, anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Turn notifications on so you can be notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links in the description below that, and comment below your opinions on this video. Predictions return tomorrow. My picks for the Clash will be announced tomorrow. I will make that video tomorrow. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.